Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are currently in the middle of this base defense. We've got a half lance up here left to deal with, and then we've got what appears to be a very small lance over here. Of course, this copter was shot down, so about two more mechs over, or rather two vehicles over there. No, there's a hoplite. What am I talking about? A hoplite and a vehicle over there. And this is a really good position on this MPT. This may well kill it. Its armor is quite low. Yes, we're likely to overheat. No, I don't care. That narc was awful. And we also missed the LRM-15. Okay. Wonderful. So, we need to somehow figure out a way to get up here. Or we could just fire on this bulldog as is. And I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, we hit one of those mag shots. You know what? We'll take that. I would love to have this MBT gone. Not this time. Okay. Fair enough.
Negative damage. Good.
Fair enough. So the Chameleon is hopefully going to finish it off. This is definitely getting up there on the heat.
Affirmative.
Not great on that damage spread. Like, really not great. The MBT moves now, and it's gonna wreck our Chameleon, I bet. Oh, actually, it went for the Centurion. I would prefer that.
Systems holding.
That is definitely a preference.
Ready for orders.
Okay, the J-Edgar is gonna come in and look to eliminate this Jed. It is exposed to the hoplite, but we don't actually care if the vehicles die. Ooh, that's 3 hits. That was very solid. I like it. The hoplite moves now and fires on this building. And we're doing reasonably okay on the building. Wait a second, they have an archer. That explains a lot, actually.
Losing armor.
And we don't care about this. This battle axe isn't ours.
I'm here.
Okay, so they have an archer back here. So that is noted. The Centurion is going to fire on the Bulldog. And we're going to fire this direct, I believe.
Confirmed.
That was not a good shot. It never is with the sniper artillery.
Target missed.
Yeah, that's very normal. Okay, the Azul is dead. Perfect. Now for the Bulldog. It missed the large laser. That was very important, actually.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Indeed.
I'm receiving.
So we're going to move the Harasser in over here. And we're going to look to finish off this Jed. We are running very low on single target heavy flamer ammo. I was hoping that that would kill this guy. Unfortunately, we didn't get the rolls we needed. The Jed may die to the turrets, so. Yeah, it may well. We'll see. At any rate, we're gonna go after that archer with our vehicles next.
What's the flank?
Okay, that was a lot of hits for 5 evasive pips. A lot more than I would have liked to see. Cestrus moves up, fires on the Jed, does nothing. Sure. That was a hit on the Bulldog. A Gauss miss on that archer. That was a pair of terrible artillery shots on the Bulldog. At least that was a pair of hits on the archer. We'll take it.
Good to go.
The Vulcan is basically required to shoot at the Bulldog here.
Roger that.
Certainly not ideal. We'll give it a go. Yeah, that's fine.
Missed.
Yep.
What we're really concerned most about here is A, I would love to get this Bulldog dead. And B, it's that archer. That archer is a problem for us. This is an overheat. I'm not going to fire the medium pulse here. Ooh, the LRM-15 hit. That's nice.
Waiting for
Okay,
order.
the Chameleon is, at this point, going to start moving around. to engage the guys to the south. But realistically, we're going to pot-shot the Bulldog. Okay, we got a hit in there. We'll take that. Oh, you're good. Our Panther, I would love to continue to fire on that Bulldog.
Position confirmed.
And that's exactly what we'll do. Any chance of ammo explosion? Nope, I don't care about the shutdown.
Engaging.
Okay. We're having really bad rolls on the Panther.
That's a miss. My mech's overheating.
Yeah, you're fine. The hoplite moves up. Doesn't do anything, interestingly. I would not mind dropping a sniper artillery on that guy. At the same time, we have a 38% hit chance on the Bulldog on its weak side. We'll take that. And fail. I mean, we got a little damage in there, I suppose. That's okay.
Waiting for orders.
The J. Edgar is going to come over this direction. It's going to park here, not exactly as close as it can,
On the move. Full speed.
because we want this slot for the harasser, if the harasser can get there.
Copy that.
And we're going to try to heat up this archer. And that is exactly what we will succeed in doing. Unfortunately, we lit this spot on fire. I'm not a fan of that. And yeah, I'm not surprised that the Vulcan is taking hits here.
Damage is night.
Phase 16. That's a lot of damage into that Bulldog. Sadly, not enough to kill it. I'm concerned about this archer. Okay. The harasser is gone, but it fired its artillery at the harasser. I'm okay with that, and it actually just failed a shutdown override. The Sestris on the Bulldog, that's good. That's real good. So close. Only one of those missiles went into the exposed area, sadly. Is that a destroyed building? Nope. Okay, we're good on that front. Is that a dead Bulldog? Yes. Yes, it is. So we don't need to worry about this anymore. Perfect. That's a dead Jed. Kind of wish the Thumper had targeted the Hoplite or the Archer, but okay. Really? You missed the Gauss on a shutdown Archer. Okay. Whatever.
What do you need?
The Raven is going to need to make its way down over this way. It's running pretty hot, though. We've only got one round of ammo left. I think we'll just hold off on that for now. The Vulcan also is going to head down this way. Let's see. Who do we move next? The Chameleon? Also going to run over this direction. Can we make it over this? You know what? We actually can't. We have to go through the base.
No shooting, just
Okay.
running.
Chameleon will cool down. And
I'm ready.
it's the Panther next. Okay.
Let's move.
Cool it on down.
I'm generating a lot of heat here, boss.
Yep, that's to be expected.
Damage. Damn it.
Little bit of damage into that building, but we're still doing okay on that front. That Archer is really overheated right now. Hoplite taking a little damage. We don't hate that.
Battle mech power up detected.
Okay. So the Archer turned itself on. That's fine. The Centurion is going to hop over here.
Roger.
And it's going to pop the sniper artillery into indirect mode. I would love to shoot at that Archer. Sadly, our hit odds are way better on the Archer, and or rather on the Hoplite, and we'll take that.
I'm generating a lot of heat.
Yeah, you're okay. We're going to move in directly behind the Archer again. And we're going to keep heating this guy up. Structure exposure there. Nice. Sestris doing nothing to that Archer. The Gauss stray-shotting and hitting us.
Systems holding.
Okay. Helpful. Very helpful. In before the Thumper kills us. Actually, it didn't. Okay.
Receiving you.
Well, the Chameleon is going to continue to head over this way. Excellent. And the Raven is also going to head over... No, I don't want to select the chameleon. I want to have the Raven head over this way. There we go.
All right, full speed.
Wonderful. And the Vulcan is going to head over here as well.
You got it. Ready for orders.
And the Panther is going to try to get out of that fire.
Acknowledged.
And for once, it's going to make it. Hoplite moves up. Doesn't shoot at anything there.
Commander.
I like it. Centurion is going to step up.
Confirmed.
And I'm betting that we're better off firing on the hoplite again. Yes, we are. We'll give it a go. Although, actually, we need to sink heat. The archer firing on this building, and that could be real bad.
Losing armor.
Okay. This guy's still really overheated.
Ready to get it on.
So, naturally, we are going to stay in his rear arc. Light him up.
For an alpha strike.
Keep that heat on. Ultralight not doing anything. Sestra's firing on the hoplite. Okay. That's fine. Not doing any damage to that hoplite right now. The real question is, will the Gauss hit? And it did. Autocannon hitting as well. I think the Thumper's out of ammo, though. It seems to have stopped firing. This is a rear arc on the hoplite.
Let's move.
I like it. It's still pretty heavily armored in the rear. And we missed it with everything, but it was worth a shot.
No joy.
Okay, next up is the Chameleon, which is going to take this same rear arc approach. Unfortunately, this is obstructed LOS.
Firing full complement on
But we still got some damage into that rear arc, and that's what we were looking for.
Yeah?
Excellent. The Raven is going to move up over here as well, but I think we'll not fire with the Raven this round. We'll wait for next round. The Archer fires on the Chameleon. Ow. But it's so overheated.
Not much armor left in that location. I'm taking
Yeah.
it hard out here,
Failed
Commander.
shutdown override. I'm definitely concerned right now about that hoplite turning around and hitting our weakened Chameleon right in that CT. I know it... Oh, they're actually both weak in the CT. I know for a fact that's what he's going to target with that AC-10. Okay, no damage into that archer. Regardless, this is their last round. We get reinforcements after this one. Oh, okay. They managed to not hit the CT there.
I'm taking
That's
heavy
nice.
heat, Commander. Ready for orders.
And the Centurion will move up.
Position confirmed.
And I think that we'll actually fire on the archer here. Yeah, our hit odds are better. Ooh, that's a hit too. Nice. I'd love to kill that archer, but I kind of doubt that we will in time. Like, I really doubt that we will in time.
Affirmative.
We'll give it a go. Like, that's 110 there.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Turrets have to really play a big role here if we're going to get the archer killed in time. That is a torso destruction. And an ejection. Okay. So all that was left there was the hoplite. We'll take that. That is absolutely not the worst. The real question is there any Arrow 4 available? Because I would love to have some Arrow 4. That's some good payout. Some armor damage. We lost the Harasser, but we don't care. Is that Archer part? But we don't care about that either. The real question is, there is an Arrow 4 in here. Nice. We can mount that onto our existing Archer, but I'm not going to refit that just yet. For one thing, we're still working on it. Ooh. 2 Arrow 4 ammo as well. I like it. We'll confirm that. And let's see, anything in here that we don't need? LRM ammo. Medium rifle ammo, we actually don't need. IFF jammer, on the other hand, that might not be a terrible thing to keep around. Same with an Artemis 4 FCS. SRM2, pass on that. iRocket 15, I'll pass on that for now. We'll keep that medium laser in tech, though. Excellent. Well, I'm very glad that we got at least one of those Arrow 4s. I would have preferred to get 2, but 1 will be enough for now. And eventually we may refit the Archer to utilize it. I think for right now, though, I'm going to keep the Archer on the LRMs. That said, LRMs are much better in base BattleTech than they are in RogueTech. But for now, I think it'll be okay. How much is this going to cost, Yang? 70k? It's more than expected, but 12 days for repairs, that's fine. Go ahead and do that, and let's take a look at what we've got going on here. This order is actually kind of okay. I don't necessarily hate this order. Okay, so we're going to need to tick forward a little bit here, but before we do that, let's hop into the mech bay. And let's do some refitting on the Chameleon and the Blackjack, since we've got some money. We need to keep in mind that we're about to hit this financial report, but I don't think that'll be a problem. So, this Chameleon's hardpoints. We've got a lot of laser hardpoints, and 2 here. We've already got one of these Chameleons, of course. We're going to need a fusion core. This by default has an engine core 200 or an engine core 300. And do we have a 300 available? Yes, we do. We'll just toss that guy in there. Wonderful. And I think we'll have this be fairly similar to our existing Chameleon, right? So we could put in a long tom no, I'm kidding. What we could do is we could put a mag shot in here in place of one of these machine guns. I do like that better. And then a clan machine gun. Drop this jump jet, and probably this jump jet as well, and the small laser, temporarily. Excellent. Do we require additional heat sinks? No, we don't. Well, we will, but we don't right now. And we can just put in like a single ton of machine gun ammo. I don't think we need any more than that. And we could max out this armor. We could just fill this guy to the brim with small and medium lasers. Just go for the sweet, sweet backstabs. So like a pair of small lasers here, a small laser here, and here, and then one more small laser, but then a medium laser. Maybe even an Intech? Nah, we'll go for this guy. We're fine on heat efficiency. This is perfect. Ideal heat efficiency here. And we've still got 0.187 tons remaining. Now, we could upgrade this to ferrofibrous armor, and that would give us an extra 1.5, which would mean we could drop this small laser and upgrade this to a medium laser, and still have a ton to work with. We could put in an additional heat sink, just to make sure we basically never overheat. And there we go. I think that's good on the Chameleon. It's still slightly underweight, but I don't mind that. Now for the Blackjack. What do we need for this guy? It's currently got a pair of AC2s. We're going to ditch those for sure. We're also going to ditch all but one of these jump jets. And please stop spinning. Thank you. We're going to ditch these heat sinks as well. How many free heat sinks do we get? Helps if I have an engine core, I suspect. This by default has an engine core 180, and I don't know that we need to go even that big. What's the speed if we're an engine core 180? That is 4 and 6 hexes. What if we drop that down to a 160? 3 and 5 hexes. I think I'm comfortable with that. Max out this armor temporarily. I think we do want ferrofibrous and endosteel structure. That gives us 20 tons of weapons to work with. And that's with this medium laser on here. We can ditch this medium laser. And do we need additional heat sinks? We actually do get 4 free heat sinks. So we'll just slot in our 4 heat sinks in the torsos, probably. Like that. Excellent. Now the question is, what do we want to mount in this guy? And I want to mount this long tom, but there's no way we can get away with that. It's not going to happen. A Gauss rifle, on the other hand, we could theoretically get away with that. Or we could mount a pair of ERPPCs. They would run super duper hot. We could do something like that and then just pile on the heat sinks and have it just be sitting back plinking with the ERPPCs. It's an option, to be sure. We could drop the endosteel structure. That doesn't really help us all that much, though. I'm just thinking about how our weight's going to end up looking. Now, we could theoretically go up to double heatsink kits, but we don't have any double heatsinks, so I don't think that's particularly useful right now. But we can pile the heatsinks into these torsos. Something like this. This is still very heat inefficient. We may want to drop the Clan ERPPC. That's 6 tons compared to the Inner Sphere's 7. Optimal of 420, max of 840. It's the same range. 75 damage, less recoil. So the Clan ERPPC is a lot more damage. Noted. Double heat sinks would be very useful on this. That is for sure. We could put on an additional heatsink over here, and then drop a little bit of weight, perhaps in the legs. I feel like the legs are not tremendously important to this mech. So we could do something like that. That's a possibility. But we're going to build up heat mega quick. This is 56 heat and 45 heat. Okay. I would definitely prefer to go to double heat sinks. We have none of them. So I think for now we'll call this good, and we're just going to have to realize we're probably going to have to... Let's see, we sink how much heat? 54 heat. That's 56 and 45 heat. So we're probably just going to have to, like, alternate fires. It's not ideal for right now, but we'll revisit this once we have double heat sinks. Excellent. We'll get that underway. And now we have a lot of work orders to work through. There's no doubt about that. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will deploy again. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and we're going to need to work through this. There's no doubt about that. See you all next time.